thought he might be lucky to get there at all. Resnick's landlady had his uniform jacket off his back almost before he was through the front door. "Let me have them trousers, Duck, and jump into bath. Water's hot. I'll have this lot like new by morning, not to fret. Trouble at match again, I suppose. Ship lot of 'em off into army. Best thing for 'em. Nice bit of fish tonight. Keep him warm in oven." Resnick handed her his trousers round the bathroom door. 58 years old, and with 3 lads of her own, escaped out into the world, 2 down the pit, 1 in Australia, she lavished mushy peas, strong tea, and what passed for common sense on her lodger with steely determination. Each night for the past 6 months, Resnick's planned announcement of his intention to move had founded upon the directness of her stare, her need of him. Him and next door's cat she tempted in with scraps, the budgie moulting in its parlour cage. He finished running the cold and lowered himself into the water. There was a bruise the size and shade of a large orange on his calf, another on his upper arm. He winced as he rubbed soap across his ribs. Careful, the tips of his fingers traced a ridge of dried blood through his hair. Once his transfer to CID came through, that would see an end to all this. Alternate Saturdays as punchbag and kicking pole, object of derision and hate. Once his transfer came through, he could go to Mrs. Chambers, clear conscience, and explain. Find a flat on his own, somewhere he could relax, ask people back, liberate his record collection from the tea chest where it languished. How long now since he'd heard Paul Gonsalves taking chorus after chorus in front of Duke's band at Newport, the slow fall of Ella's voice in "Every Time We Say Goodbye." Resnick walked along Arkwright Street, away from the city, the muffled bass patterns audible before he stepped onto the bridge. In shadows close by the river, young men made one-handed assaults upon girls' clothing, metal clasps and elastic, glow of cigarettes cupped between their fingers. A Hammond organ surged as Resnick handed over his money, stepped inside. Thick with bodies, the room swam with the scent of sweat and tobacco and the possibilities of sex. The sweet odour of dope which he willed himself not to recognize. On the stage, a 7-piece band was playing Green Onions. In those days, they were always playing Green Onions. "Charlie, here! Over here!" Ben Riley was over by the wall, one hand resting against it, arm extended past the head of a girl with mascara eyes and a plum mouth, not a minute over 17. "Charlie, this is Leslie. Rings as how she's here every week, on the bus from Ilkeston, but I told her, got to be having us on. Hear that often? We'd have seen her for sure. Eh, Charlie?" Ben Riley winked, and Leslie glanced at Resnick's face, and then away, a glass of rum and black held close against her waist. "Leslie's got a mate, haven't you, Leslie?" "Carol. Off dancing with some bloke right now, but she'll be back any minute." Ben winked again. "What do you reckon, Leslie? Think she'll go for Charlie here? Your mate, Carol?" Leslie giggled. The band took a break. Carol turned out to be stooped, self-consciously tall, a narrow-faced girl with fair hair and a soft voice that was lost almost as soon as it left her body. "Can't win 'em all," Ben Riley said, squashed up against Resnick in the crush for the bar. "Maybe she's got hidden talents."